Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about what are the functions of management. What do you mean by the function? Or I must say why we need a management, what is the role of management, what they work, how they work. It all depends on the functions of management. There are various functions of management which is basically depends on its activities of management like planning, organizing, staffing, coordinating and directing. So let's discuss what are all about. First of all, we need to discuss what is planning. So, before go through our study material, we have to know what do you mean by planning. What is actually the planning is? Planning is something we have to decide what to do and how to do. If I have to do any work or anything to manage, then I have to decide what to do and how to do. How the work should be performed, how the activities should be performed, what are the activities should be performed, what are my future goals, they all considered under planning. See, planning in advance is deciding in advance what to do in future and how to do it. Clear? We have to decide what to do in future as well as how we can do the same thing. Thereafter, planning cannot prevent problems. Okay, before that, what do you think is doing the planning we can solve our problems? No, we can't solve our problems, but yes, we can face to our further contingencies. Like for an example, we are prepared for our board exams and as well as more than that, as well as we are prepared for our pre-boards, boards, any level of exams. We are doing planning for that we will study for 2 to 4 hours, 6 to 8 hours for particular this day. We will study this hour for accounts, this time to business studies, this time to economics, or etc etc. So what we are doing like now, right now, we are doing just only the planning. We are creating a plan so that we can manage our timetable, we can manage a study so that we can achieve a good target when, now or in future. We can achieve our target in future. We will achieve our target whenever the exam conducts. Whenever we have to face any exam or test, then only our preparation or our planning will be successful. But it's like, for example, your exam to be held on February 21, okay, but you have to start your preparations from right now. You have to decide whether to, how to plan, what to study, as well as what subjects I have to do command. It all depends on the part of planning. Next, but it can predict them and prepare contingency plans to deal with them if and when they occur. It is clear that planning is not only deciding the future or planning for the future, it is not only solving the problems, but it helps us to situation like which are contingent to our organizations. Next is organizing. What do you mean by organizing is here? Organize is something to organize some people or manage or to some staff, or to know who the person is doing the work, who is the particular person, or where it to be held, where I can do the work, or I have to decide when it to be done. See, what's the difference between planning and organizing? In planning we had decided what should be done as well as how it should be done. Okay, in organization we have to deciding, in organizing we have to decide when it to be done, who is to be done, who are capable to do the things, who can be organized in such manner. We have to organize our resources. Here, what's it? Organizing is to assign duties. What does that mean? You have to assign duties for a particular person. Assign duties, grouping tasks, establishing authority and allocating resources. Wait, what did it tell? Organizing helps us to assign duties as well as group tasks. We are doing any group task, then we need to organize such particular task. Then we had to carry out a specific plan. It determines what activities and resources are required. It decides who will do a particular task, where it will be done, and this is the core area of organizing. It decides who will do a particular task. First of all, we will decide who will do a particular task. Then we will decide where it will be done. Such task has to be held where, as in we have to know the place where I can do the best production, where I can do study, or it's something like that where I can work out my efficiency, where I can reduce my cost. It all depends upon where it will be done. Next is when it will be done. We have to take some muhurat or something like that, or we have to do some good timing. If you believe in an organization, they are waiting for the good timing, or they are observing the what time they have to perform. For example, let's say for example, you had produced a goods, Indian brands or in Indian mobiles I can say. Now you have to decide when it to publish in the market, or whether to have to wait, we have to wait, or we have to send our mobile phones or export our mobile phones. Export means we have to send our Indian mobile phones into foreign countries. Okay, so it all are clear that when should be when it should be done. Whenever we can decide that our mobile phones are production, or we are producing mobile phones, and these mobile phones are to be produced on, for example, the date is 30th September. This is the production date. Then this date should be the deciding date. We have to decide. We should manage all the resources until 30th September so that our production becomes the best. Clear, guys? Next function of management is staffing. Staffing, although they all functions of management have our separate chapters, we have to read and understand all the functions in a detail, very detailed. But in our this chapter we have to discuss only a brief only. So what do you mean by staffing? Staffing generally means to assign a person or right person at the right time, I must say. For example, if you in an organization, a person who is having a degree of engineer, then he should be performed with the work of engineer only. He can't be allotted the work of accountant or accounts, or doing accounts, or making some balance sheets or some totals in something like that. We can't afford them. As well as vice versa situation, if any person who is having a background or having a degree regarding accounts background, finance background, commerce background, then we should have give him task regarding commerce only. We can't able to give him to draw a electric circuit or draw a thermodynamics and all. So we have to decide what the right person is available for the right job at the right time. Sir, what does you mean by right time? Always the right person available on the right job on right time? No. Let's take an example, another example. Suppose in company there are 4 persons, 4 employees. One is chartered accountant, one is engineer, one is lawyer, as well as another one is your manager. All field I had covered. Okay. Now, whenever they join, the company is new company, they started to do work simultaneously, and at this time, chartered accountant doing the work of lawyer also, he is also managing the things also, as well as others also doing their works, different works. So, is this the proper staffing has been done? No, my dear. There only the right person for right job is available, but the right time should not be come. For right time we have to need, for example, if we need a storekeeper in this existing company, or an purchase manager, then we can't say a chartered accountant or manager to do the such thing. We have to hire a purchase keeper or a storekeeper or a production manager so that he can manage the things regarding purchases. So it all depends. At the right time, right person should be available for right job. Here, finding the right people for the right job. Right people for the right job. Management has to make sure that right people with the right qualification. Right people with the right qualification means as in the person who is a CA or who is a manager or who is a commerce background can only be allotted with the commerce working. He can't be allotted a work for engineers or doctors or lawyers or any other different field. Are available at the right place or not? They are available at right place or not. Like for example, you all heard about the Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google. Why he is taking as a CEO? He can be a director, he can be a manager, he can be a supervisor. Why he is CEO? Because he has that kind of worth, that company knows that he is the right person to grow our company, to grow our organization. That's why Sundar Pichai is at the place of CEO of the Google. Okay, now next is directing. What do you mean by directing? Directing means to provide directions to someone. Wait, what do you said? To provide direction to someone. In today's scenario, tell me the one thing, that whenever a person, any person can do the same thing, whatever you tell or whatever you direct. No, my dear, this is 21st century. There are very rare person who can observe or as well as expect your directions as well as accept your directions, so that they can do the work or they have to perform your work. But for performing the current work or the organization's work, organizational goals, manager has to need to direct their employees, their juniors, their staffs, their colleagues. They have to direct how to do the work, as well as they have to direct if any person is feeling demotivated or negative vibes are coming, then any manager has to do, or a manager as well as leader both have to do that. They have to motivate them, they have to do proper directions to him or her, so that they are able to perform their activities in a good manner as well as positive manner, as well as whenever they feel motivated and directed, they feel their support, that your managers and your top management is supported to you, they always feel blessed that yeah, I am very good, my company, my seniors are very good, they are taking care of me. Whenever an employee got this reaction, then the organizational goals as well as personal goals of an individual will become an interrelated concept. As in, employee itself himself wants that organization will grow. Whenever you show him proper direction, proper guidance, proper support, then employees will always be under your control. Keep one thing in one mind. In case of your business, own business, you have to fulfill dreams as well as goals of employees too. You don't have to fulfill only the organizational objectives, you have to fulfill and work upon the employees' needs and requirements too, so that they can stay in our organization and they can work better and better. Next, controlling. What do you mean by controlling? Controlling is something to like control someone or to supervise someone or to observe something, that is something is whatever the plan, whatever we had planned is properly organized or is properly directed, is properly doing the work, is the resources timely utilized or not. We have to control the situation, we have to control the resources, so that whenever we think our plan is not going on the right track, then we need to change our plan so that our targets to be achieved on time. Here, controlling is monitoring the organizational performance, towards the attainment of organizational goals. Attainment, what do you mean by attainment of organizational goals? It simply means to monitor the person so that you can achieve the organizational goals. Okay, my dear friends, are you all clear about what are the functions of management? Let's revise. There are 5 functions of management. What are? Planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So what is the brief its discussion? Let's discuss. In planning, we had to decide what to do and how to do it. In organizing, we have to decide when to do, where to do, as well as who will do. Okay. In staffing, we will decide right person should be allotted, or qualified person should, or right qualification should be allotted to the right place at the right job at right time. Next, directing. In case of directing, you need to motivate or you need to provide directions to your juniors, colleagues, team members, subordinates, etc. In controlling, you have to monitor or supervise all the organizational functions or all the functions of management, that whether plan should be achieved or not, or plan is going on right track or not. Clear, my guys? Thank you.